Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lainey. Thank you so much for stopping by. As you can tell by the title of today's video, we're going to be doing something really exciting. It's going to be a brand new monthly series here on this channel, and that is doing BYOPs, or build your own palettes, based on the covers of the Harry Potter books. We're going to do one of these every month, and I am so excited. So if you want to see the palette, then just keep on watching. Before we get into that though, please remember to hit that subscribe button so you never miss another video from me. All right, as I already said, I am so excited for this video. I've kind of had it planned for a little bit, and I just got the chance to sit down and film it. So what I wanted to do was just be a little bit more creative with my makeup and get into doing build your own palettes now that I have kind of last year really built up a singles collection. I also have a lot of ColourPop palettes that are really easy to bring the eyeshadows, or like remove the shadows from the palettes. And so I decided I wanted to get inspired by the covers of the Harry Potter books. And so there are 7 books. We're going to do this for 7 months, and then I'm going to do, after the 7 months, I plan on doing BYOPs based on the houses, and then we'll have 1 month left. I'm not sure what I want to do with that. I was thinking, I do have the Cursed Child book. I know not everyone likes Cursed Child, but I do want to do like 12 videos based on this, so we'll see how it goes. I hear, oh, there's Scoots. Oh, look at him. He's so cute. Hi, Scoots. Yeah, he's such a cute boy. He's just gonna he's just gonna chill back there. So the first book we're going to start out with is, of course, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, or Philosopher's Stone if you're not from the US. And this one is really interesting because there's a lot of interesting colors on here, a lot of interesting stuff to pull from. In retrospect, I realize I'm kind of missing a green, but I am only doing a 9-pan, so yeah. Anyway, so this is the color story that we're going to take inspiration from. As you can see, this is an old book, and it's very well loved, and yeah, so this is the cover we're using. This is just the, I don't know, Scholastic version. I know there's different colors, but anyway, and this is the palette. And I'm going to go through swatches, and then we're going to do one look. And yeah, so as I do the swatches, I'll kind of explain why I picked each color. But this is the 9-pan palette I created inspired by the Sorcerer's Stone. So I'm going to go wash my hands, make sure they are squeaky clean, and we are going to do some swatches. All right, so let's get started. So once again, this is the palette. I'm going to go across row by row, tell you the shade, tell you why I picked it, and let's just get started. So first up, I have the shade Trooper. This is from ColourPop. This is one of their single matte shadows. It's just kind of a mustard, like a light mustard yellow. And I chose this. Here, I'll show you the swatch first. So there is the swatch, and I chose this for the kind of yellow, just kind of the tan and yellowy brown shades. I wanted something lighter, so you have some there and on the columns, and I just wanted a nice transition shade. You have the yellow diamonds up there. So I just wanted something yellow as a transition shade, and I thought this would do really well. Also, by the way, my nail polish, this is, I believe, Nene from Loud Lacquer in collaboration with Bailey Sarian, if you're wondering. I just painted them last night, so. Next up, we have the shade Pancake Bubbles from Davina. This is a beautiful light gold with like a blue reflect. And there you have Pancake Bubbles right there. And so I chose Pancake Bubbles because of this like light yellow gold foiling on Harry Potter, and also the author's names. We don't support the author here, but yeah, so I chose Pancake Bubbles to kind of represent that light yellow gold foiling. Next up, we have the shade Lynx from Davina, which is just a beautiful shifting shade. This was from their most recent collection, the Star Chasers collection. You do not need a lot of this. It really picks up on the finger, and it's oh so beautiful. Well, that was a terrible swatch. I'm not good at doing swatches like that yet. There we go. There is Lynx. Look at that shift. Oh, it's so beautiful. And I chose this orange just to bring out the orangey tones at the top of the page. And yeah, it's just a really beautiful shifting shade. I love it oh so much. Let me wipe off my fingers. Next up, we have the shade Spoiled from ColourPop. This is from the Yes Please palette. Just any kind of standard red will do. Obviously, this is just my take on it. If you have a take on it, use what you have in your collection. So just kind of a standard matte red. Just looks like that. Yes. And obviously I chose the red from his cape as well as the red on the bottom border and the spine. So I thought this was a really good red to kind of match that. I also don't have a whole lot of reds in my collection. Now my finger's stained. Next up we have the shade Bloodline from Cleona, which is such a, oh my god, one of my favorite shades in my collection. So beautiful. I'll show you it on my finger before I swatch. Look at that. Oh, absolutely gorgeous. And that's the shade Bloodline right there, obviously. And this is more of an inspired take on it, just from the kind of sunset in the background is why I chose this Bloodline shade. So it is so beautiful. Next up, we have the shade Waterbearer, which is from the Dream Street palette from ColourPop. This shade is so smooth and creamy. Look at that. Woo! Love that dark matte. So that's the shade Waterbearer. And I chose it just to kind of go with Harry's pants and the blue border on the bottom and the spine. So thought it was a good deepening shade as well and would kind of complement the rest of the shades. Next up, we just have a standard kind of chocolate brown. This is the shade French Kiss from ColourPop. This was much drier than the other one. This was from the Yes Please palette, I believe. But really, it's just kind of a medium kind of chocolatey brown. So any kind of medium chocolate brown will do. And this was just to kind of bring out, again, the brown tones, the broomstick, fluffy over here, and just kind of tie in these neutrals at the top of the page. So I thought just go with that one. Next up, we have the shade Pretty Cruel from ColourPop. I think this has been in a couple palettes. Mine is from the It's My Pleasure palette, but I think it's been in a few other ones as well. This is one of those matte sequin shades, so it's got the sparkle in it, but once you apply it, I don't really notice the sparkle. So that is Pretty Cruel, and that is inspired once again by the kind of sunset in the background. I thought it would go really nice, especially with the Bloodline shade and these kind of blue tones. And we have our last shade, and that is Mermaid Boy from the Dream Street palette. I wanted to bring in kind of a blue shimmer, and I thought this would be a good one. So that's what it looks like. And there is Mermaid Boy. Terrible swatch. Not my best swatching, not that I'm really good at it, but I chose Mermaid Boy once again to tie in the blue pants and the blue border. And yeah, this is my Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone inspired 9-pan. I'm gonna wipe these off of my arm, and then I'm going to do a little eye look, and then we'll tie in with my cheeks and lip products and go from there. Okay, I brought you in just a little bit so you can see better my eye look. Here's the 9-pan all together. What I think I want to do, I think I want to use Bloodline. So I think for the mattes, I'm going to go on with Pretty Cruel and French Kiss, Bloodline on the lid, and then Pancake Bubbles as an inner corner highlight. So let's get started. I do still need to prime my lids. So I'm going to start out with a Sigma E27 detail blending brush, just one of these kind of paddle brushes. It does need to be clean, but I did just clean it off my color switch. So I'm gonna go into the shade Pretty Cruel, and we're gonna just put it on to my lids in the crease and the outer V. So yeah, I hope you guys really end up liking this series. Let me know if you do down below, because I'm really excited about it. I love Harry Potter. I love makeup, so combining them together seemed like it'd be pretty cool. I know other people have done kind of inspired, I think Makeup Just for Fun did like a general Harry Potter inspired BYOPs. I think she took inspiration from the first few books. And I know there have been a lot of people who took inspiration from the house colors, which I think I'm gonna do towards the end of the year. But yeah, I just thought this would be fun, and we'll see if you guys like it. I hope you do. Okay, so I got a lot of color down. I need to get a clean brush to blend. I'm just gonna use this clean AOA E126 and just kind of blend it with no shadow on it. So yeah, I've been, Scooter, hi, look at that cute baby. I started reading Harry Potter in about 4th grade. I got the books as a birthday present from Scooter. You're okay. I got the books as a birthday present in about 2nd grade, but I didn't read them until 4th grade because I didn't think I would be interested in them. And in 4th grade, my teacher was really into making sure we read. We had to take AR quizzes. I don't know if your school had that, but they were like quizzes. And you would earn a certain amount of points, and during the monthly assemblies, we would get like buttons that said like, oh, you have 100 points or whatever. And I wanted to get as many points as I could. And the Harry Potter books were worth a lot of points, so I went from there. I think all of the books had been released at that point except for the 7th one. That one came out between my 5th and 6th grade years of school. So this is looking pretty good. I have the E42. This is the Precision Firm Blender, and we're gonna go in with the dark, or the chocolate brown French Kiss shade, and we're just gonna do kind of the outer V. So yeah, I started reading the Harry Potter books, and it all went from there. I've definitely gone through phases. I've only read the series twice. I know a lot of fans have read it a lot more, but I'm not much of a big rereader, and I reread it the summer I graduated college and was like looking for jobs. Oh my god, this is patchy. Oh. Yeah, so I reread it the summer I started looking for jobs after I graduated college, and I really enjoyed rereading it. I think there's a lot of real world references, especially to our current political climate, that you see in the books. And yeah, I just love Harry Potter. I will listen to a lot of Harry Potter podcasts. I love Potterless. I love Harry Potter and the Sacred Text. I guess those are the only two I really listen to regularly. But yeah, I don't know. I just really love Harry Potter. Do you like Harry Potter? Let me know. I'm guessing if you're watching this, you probably are somewhat interested in it. What did you guys think of Cursed Child? I actually enjoyed Cursed Child. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I think it's kind of fun. I don't know. I think it's realistic. I know people didn't like the portrayal of Harry in there, but I also think, for the most part, it was somewhat realistic. Okay, I don't like the way this dark chocolate brown is. It's super patchy, but nothing eyeliner won't fix. It's my motto. Okay, I think I got them somewhat even. Not my favorite brown. It's like super patchy, just like wouldn't stick right there. This side's a little better, but we'll cover it up with eyeliner. So my favorite shimmer brush is by far the concealer brush from Sigma. This is the F70. It's so good for picking up shimmers. So I'm gonna go in with Bloodline from Cleona. and we're just gonna apply it to my lid, and then we can fix up the shadow and finish off the look. So yeah, so I'm gonna try to do these once a month. Next up will be Chamber of Secrets. I'm really excited to do these, especially towards the end when the books get, the covers are a little more monochromatic. I'm really excited. Whew, so beautiful. I love this shimmer. I love it so much. So pretty. I love the shade with the kind of purpley mauve crease and the brown. I'm just gonna do some light blending because this chocolate brown matte was not very good. Actually, it doesn't look too bad, but you know, probably should have chosen a different brown, but we will work with what we've got. Okay, I am going to apply eyeliner really fast and mascara, and then we'll be back to finish off the lower lash line, do the cheeks and the lips, and then we'll wrap up the video. Okay, I'm back. I didn't do mascara yet because I want to wait for that for the end, but I did put on my KVD Tattoo liner, covered up that patchiness, and I'm loving the look so much more. I love the way eyeliner can just totally change a look. Love eyeliner. Okay. We're gonna finish up the eye look and then we'll go into everything else. So what I'm just gonna do is I'm gonna take the French Kiss shade and run it over or under the lower lash line just to get a little definition. I'm not a big lower lash line person, so just like that. I need to wipe off some fallout. Hold on. Not a big lower lash line person, so I just kind of run it below my lash line and we're good to go. So I'm going to take this small precision brush, oh my god, there's hair everywhere, from e.l.f. and I'm going to go into Pancake Bubbles and we're going to put that on the inner corner just to brighten everything up. Woo. So pretty. Okay, so that's the eye look. Let me apply mascara really fast. I'm just gonna use my Bare Minerals Lashtopia, favorite mascara of all time. I'm just gonna look in my side mirror. I probably will cut this out. Okay, there we go. So let's do the cheeks. Oh, I dropped the brush. For blush, I'm gonna use this Bare Minerals Genude in Call My Blush. If I can, why can't I open this? It's just kind of like a mauvey rosy shade, so I'm going to use this BH blush brush and we're going to apply it to our cheeks like so. Just a little flush of color. There we go. Then I'm just going to use my NYX HD blush in Taupe, and I use this as a contour, and I'm just going to get a little bit on this little brush and just apply like right here. That's where I like to contour, just a little bit to kind of contour my cheeks a little bit because I do have kind of rounder cheeks. Cute. Okay, and then we're gonna go in with highlight. I decided to pick the Do Me highlighter in Pearl from Estate Cosmetics. It's just a kind of pearly shade. And this is just in my Shop My Stash and I figured it would go, so. Definitely more on the light natural side, but that's okay. I don't use this highlighter nearly enough. I added it on when I ordered the Bay Lucerian palette from Estate so I could hit free shipping. Cute! Okay, what do we want to do for lips? I am going to go in with Lisa Eldridge, so I have the Muse lip liner and Gloss Embrace, because I feel like wearing gloss. My lips are a little dry, but let's define them with the lip liner. Lip liner done. It's such a pretty shade. I didn't talk that whole time. Okay, and then we're gonna go in with the Gloss Embrace, which is such a nice formula. reminds me of the Tower 28 glosses. This is really long wearing too. So pretty. Looking kind of corally. Is it looking corally on camera? It's not. It's like a rosy shade. Anyway, all right, everyone. So this is the finished look from my Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone inspired 9-pan palette. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. I had so much fun putting together this palette and putting together this look. I love how it came out. I love this eyeshadow look. Even with that patchy brown, we fix it with eyeliner, as I always do. I had so much fun. I'm gonna kind of keep this out and play with it a little bit more. Maybe I'll kind of show you the looks I ended up making with it when I do next month's palette. But once again, here's the book cover I used. Here's the shade, or the palette I used. I guess I'm only missing that green shade up there and on the back, and maybe more of like a true purple. But I really liked how this came out. I had a lot of fun with it. I think this is a unique color story. And really fun to play with. You can do kind of more neutrally, you could do the blues, you could do like kind of the more purpley tones. So I love how this 9-pan came out. I'm really excited to be continuing to do the series because it was just so much fun. Yeah, well, that's all from me today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, leave a comment if you like, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!